Hello again. So I'm going to present the two demos we have prepared for today. In this case, we have the Didit profile, which is a service that integrates Didit for you to fill your identity data very easily. And then we have an e-commerce store that integrates Didit for making quick and efficient payments. So we're going to start here. We just created a new identity account for you to see the process of just creating an account and just interacting with the system. So in this case, I just created an account using the digital wallet of MetaMask. In this case, it's a digital wallet that lives on your browser, a browser extension. And I just created this account, which is called identity account. But remember that you can use any wallet, digital wallet that can make digital signatures. So in this case, you can use, for instance, Rainbow Wallet, which is a mobile application. You can just scan the QR code and make the same functionality we are going to show now with the mobile phone. So in this case, I'm going to choose MetaMask. By the way, what you are seeing now is the Didit SDK. So I'm going to choose MetaMask, and then I'm going to select my identity account I just created. So a new connection is going to be created between my wallet and the application. And now what is going to happen is that the application is requesting access for this specific data. And I have to give access to this specific data if I want. If I don't want, I just reject it and that's it. So in this case, which data they want to have access? They want to have access to read my gender, my preferred currency, and so on, and also to be able to update it. Okay, so in this case, I want them to give. I want to give access to this application to this specific data. So I sign the message, I perform the digital signature, and voila, I am authenticated. As we can see now, my identity data is empty. Obviously, I just created my identity and I'm going to start populating it. So let's start filling data. Let's add my first name, my last name, my email. Then I'm a developer. I save it, and this data is already saved on my identity very easily. I can also add some profile picture. Let's add it. Okay, add some profile picture. By the way, this is just a small subset of data that is available on your identity. You have on the V1 of the Didit protocol, you have plenty more data, plenty more functionality regarding your identity. But for the purpose of this demo, you have just this information, okay? So let's fill the shipping address. For instance, I'm gonna add my Spain address, in this case. So Barcelona, the best city in the world, by the way. So I'm gonna add this address, and then I'm gonna add my phone number. Obviously, guys, this is not my phone number. Please don't call it. So I'm gonna add this shipping address, and now my shipping address is on my identity, which we're gonna see how this information can be used by other services if they request it. I can also add some contact, which is a feature you requested, and I think is a very good feature. You can add your list of contacts, for instance, and then a fintech company or any other company can just request this contact to make easy payment with them and so on. There is a lot of functionality that can be done. For instance, let's imagine a social media wants to integrate Didit, and you go to this new social media, you register it, and you send them your first name, last name, your email, your bio, your picture, maybe a list of your contacts. Okay, so this social media, which is new, you just register it and send data with one click, and you have already a profile created with all your friends that are available on this social media as well. The same for fintech company. They can use your data for instance, requesting your email, requesting that if you are human or not, to give you access to a specific service. So they can use already this available data in a very smart way to increase and improve their product and services. So I fill this data. Remember, again, this is just a small subset of data. You have plenty more identity data available now on the protocol V1. So I'm going to go to this e-commerce store that integrates Didit. I'm going to connect my identity account, in this case with MetaMask, the identity account we just fill the information in. I'm going to create a connection between my wallet and this e-commerce store application. And now I'm going to sign a message giving access to the e-commerce store to read my email, my shipping address, and so on. So again, I authorize it, I sign it, I do the digital signature, and voila, now I'm authenticated on this new website and they already know my data. As you can see, I didn't have to fill anything. It's the first time I registered into this new separate entity, and they have already my profile picture and my name as I authorize it. Okay, so I can buy this water bottle, and then I can pay with Didit, because remember, Didit is not just regarding sending identity data. You can also perform economic transaction with it. So I go to the checkout page, and they have already my shipping address, so I don't have to fill it again. I never had to fill it. So they have all the needed information to give a better user experience on their service, in this case, this e-commerce store. I can select as well, regarding the financial part, the network that I want and the token that I want to pay with. Didit is compatible with any payment system or network that performs digital signatures. In this case, any DLT or any blockchain is almost compatible with that. So we are already compatible with a lot of blockchains. I can choose, for instance, Ethereum. I want to pay with Ethereum from Goerli, and then I just click and I complete the order. We're gonna do a digital signature on the transaction as well, and then we're gonna send this sign transaction to the nodes for confirmation. So what we have seen here is that how I just created my identity, I just populated with data this identity, then I went to another separate entity, in this case this e-commerce store. I use that information for having a better user experience. So the e-commerce store requested read access for my name, my shipping address, and so on. I just did one click, I didn't fill any information, and they already have all the needed information to be able to perform this service efficiently. In this case, I just made 3 clicks and I already bought this water bottle in less than 1 minute. Okay, so this is a game changer. This is the first time you have interoperable data on the internet, where you as a human can manage this data and transfer this data and make payments using your digital identity. Any service can extrapolate this kind of functionality that we have just seen on the e-commerce to improve their products and services. They can improve the onboarding process through increasing the revenue. They can reduce the cost, know more about the user to give a personalized experience, and obviously improving the user experience. So the possibilities are endless. I want you to be as excited as I am of this new innovation that just happened on the internet with Didit. And thank you so much, guys.